Violet Coal Postal Rally. Here we are.
What are we gonna do?
The Spectrum is here. Yeah, there we are. Amber.
Here, do you want
Huh?
a shirt?
Yeah.
I'll go get
Oh,
one.
no.
You want to get one?
Yeah, you got one? Handy?
Okay, yeah, that's cool. They're doing right over there. You see Rowan waving that flag? Okay, cool.
Mary, Mary. Hey. Where you get the signs at? Who's got the signs?
There.
Yeah, Spectrum 1's here. They just pulled in. Spectrum 1. That's kind of local.
What size you want, Dick?
Yeah, large.
You have put on over your jacket?
Yeah,
Large is my smallest.
I take that off.
An XL?
Yeah, just really large.
Regular large. I don't need
Large
it.
right there.
Yeah.
There you go, bud.
Cool.
And then there's signs right there.
No, you're welcome to have one. The smallest size I have is a large right now. Large.
We're gonna find out here in a minute.
There you go.
There's XL here too. An XL.
I'm just passing them out with
Snacks and a sign.
Thank you.
Hi folks. How are you?
You still working?
Can I get you a shirt?
I am too.
What size?
Yes.
I'm eligible to retire.
Don't do it yet if you can keep going.
No, should have been last year. The stock market was higher.
Table, some
We get it together
Wait
here.
another 4 years now.
Yay.
I need signs out there.
Yeah. You need body. This is impressive. Yeah, when you think that it's March Madness, and everybody I call that I work with.
Hell no to attacks on us.
Yeah. There's no choice now.
I'm trying to record you, by the way.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get Parker.
Charles. Charlie.
Excuse me. Are you Charlie?
No,
Charles?
no, sorry.
Not for sale! Fight like hell! Not for sale!
Oh, I
You got
like
it.
it. You got your camera.
Oh yeah. Spectrum 1's down there too, recording
Not for
us.
sale!
Yep. You're down at the
Fight like
end.
hell! Not for sale!
Fight like hell. Not for sale. Fight like hell.
I emailed the editor of the News Herald, Lake County
Hey.
News Herald, and I didn't hear back from her, but I emailed her twice. And I took a screen grab of the flyer, the flyer, and sent it.
Good.
So hopefully,
There's Spectrum down there right now, down
yeah,
at the
I
end.
saw them. The News Herald needs to put this in the front page. So I made it clear that we were down here, but that we were from our branch was from Willoughby. Right.
My belt buckle will not. It's I have a decorative belt buckle and it keeps coming off.
Do you want me to
Oh, good excuse. Good excuse, yeah.
I get very excited about rallies.
We'll leave it at that.
Not for sale!
Here, that top line.
Fight like hell!
That top line, hell no.
You know? Not for sale! I'm glad I brought this flag.
Oh yeah.
Not for sale! Fight like hell! 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 Not for sale! Fight like hell!
People are slowing down. I thought like they weren't intending to do this, but they like gloves in the back seat of my truck, but somehow they're gone.
Not
for sale!
She was just looking for something to do on
Fight like hell! Not for sale!
More.
Fight like hell! Not for sale! Fight like hell!
I did. I had a good one. Don't stamp out. Get
U.S. mail! We will go! We will go! We will go! We will go! Not for sale! What are we gonna do? Fight like hell! Not for sale! Right. Fight like hell! We won't go! We won't go! We won't go! Fight like hell! Not for sale! Did you see that? Not for sale! Fight like hell! Fight like hell! Not for sale! Fight like hell! Not for sale! Fight like hell! Not for sale! Fight like hell! Oh, I like the GoPro.
Yeah, somebody had to do it.
Yeah! Gotta
Hopefully,
get all the angles.
hopefully it works. I don't know about sound, but
Wow.
you got the visuals.
Not for sale!
I
They're
hope.
known for their quality, so. Not for sale! Fight like hell!
A lot of people have microphones for theirs.
I know that feeling. Fight like hell! Fight like hell! Not for sale! Fight like hell! Fight like hell! Fight like hell! We won't go! We won't go!
Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to.
Not for sale! Fight like hell! Not for sale! Fight like hell!
What's up? How's it going?
We will go!
Okay, for sure. Okay, definitely. Very good.
Fight like hell!
Very good turnout, very good reception. Yeah, definitely. I mean, we are one of the hottest offices in the country, so. Not for sale!
Fight like hell!
Not for sale!
Fight like hell! Not for sale! Fight like hell! Not for sale! Not for sale! Fight like hell! Not for sale! Fight like hell!
Not for sale!
What are we gonna do?
Fight like hell!
Not for sale. What are we gonna do?
But it would ultimately affect the American Postal Workers Union, the mail handlers.
What are we gonna do? U.S. mail. What are we gonna do?
Good.
What are we gonna do?
Hope you got turned on. How's it going? Not yet. Unless you got coffee with it.
I don't.
What?
I have no coffee.
Gloria, no coffee?
Then I have to pee.
Well.
There's not potties around here.
Oh, those white cars right there. Pick one.
The white cars?
Yeah. Go ahead and pick one.
Oh.
I hear ya.
And she gets to learn from the best. You get to learn from the best.
She's been training me for years.
Vic, my wife Nancy. Vic,
How you doing?
an esteemed retiree. A retired Union brother. He was esteemed. I remember his route.
Everybody does.
There was no joke. Not for sale! But it doesn't mean to stop.
You have anybody riding with you? You have any riders with you?
Just Lorianna.
Oh. I would have had to come by my place, but
That's a little far.
I kind of figured.
I have Mark and Monica, but they didn't come down.
Wow.
All the profitable post offices. That's the
Oh, nip you out here.
Well, this area makes good money, this area makes good money. And then what you're left is a freaking dying beast. And that's where the problem is.
Not for sale! Fight like hell! Not for sale! Fight like hell! Not for sale! Fight like hell!
Freeze your butts off.
I know. I doubled up. I wore long johns like I was going to work.
Turn and smile.
I am.
I believe
No, we want you to go. Got it. Good. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, keep those peace signs back up.
These ones worse. These ones were different.
Thank you, dear. I got it. Hi, guys. All right. Oh, yeah. Strike the pose.
Not for sale.
Vic, how many years did you have it?
Actually, what, 13? I had like almost 6 years at TE.
Oh gosh, that's right. That was bad.
Hey, not as bad as Lynn.
Yeah.
I think she had, what, 20 something?
That's right. I remember.
Didn't they try and screw you on that or something?
They did.
Try and say it didn't.
I guess it's up to
Didn't count?
Congress to flip it over.
But then you had military time.
Yeah, but I couldn't claim that because I chose the military for retirement.
Oh,
They call that double dipping.
right.
But I got $300 a month of post office at the basic.
Yeah.
Anyway, how you doing, man? I knew you were going to be
Tommy, do a scene. Just give us a break, Amber.
And he was here.
And so we got police presence down there.
Oh yeah.
The riot squad. You know us, really rowdy.
Well, there's a policeman that goes to my church, and when I saw him at the church, you know, he just chit-chatted. I said, I'm on my way to Cleveland for a rally. First thing he said was, be careful, there might be opposition down there, and you never know what's going to. I'm like,
Yeah, where?
like,
There's no opposition.
I don't-
Managers?
I don't even think. My mind just doesn't go
Financially,
there.
it's obviously the but emotionally as well. Your entire life, you got to be here, you got to do this. Now you got to fill that time. 20,000 subs a day. There you go.
I get out in that park.
I was hoping there'd be rabble rousers out here like you. My wife Nancy, Mary. Mary, are you looking close to getting out?
My original plan was to be this past September.
I didn't know if you were counting it down yet or not. You know, officially, yeah.
End of next year.
Okay, all right, good luck. You know, of course, stay. Yeah, you know, till then. I have to log in and see what's happening with TSP. I've been in the G fund only. I'm so yeah, I got tires going up and down.
I actually pulled all my money out.
You were smart. I think they're stealing from the thing. Mary, I think they're stealing from it. Well,
I didn't think that, but I
think they borrowed.
I made more.
Maybe not steal, they borrowed. Because Toad came in 2018 and told us it was supposed to turn to a trillion.
I put mine into an account that gains but doesn't lose. You know, he gains and locks in.
That's good. Awesome. That's probably smart. Especially now.
And you can, I forget what percentage of it you can pull out. I mean, I'm still putting in every pay.
Right,
you know,
but
to
it's
get the
probably
math.
even better than their deal, yeah. Not for sale! Fight like hell! Not for sale! Fight like hell! Not for sale! Not for sale! Fight like hell! What's up, boss man?
How you doing, man?
I'm good. Where you at? Where you at?
3688 out in, well, I retired from Willoughby,
Okay. I'm out there in Shaker.
Texas.
Shaker.
Oh, Shaker. Okay. Yeah. I worked at West Park before.
Been out there too. You know, we do a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
How long you been retired?
2020 I retired.
How you like it? You wish you was working still?
Yeah, I kind of miss the customers,
I
definitely.
bet you do. I bet you. How about that moving and groove?
The who?
Moving, walking. You missed that?
I had a walking route up by the lake. Walked like 15 miles a day. I don't miss that. Not in winter time. That was nasty up there, man.
You keeping busy?
Oh yeah.
Good. They're heading to the back now. I guess we're heading to the back.
Moving on. So they give us features now?
Huh?
They give us features?
I guess so. This is my first rally. I never heard of such thing. You know, I ain't know post office was gonna do such. I didn't know they could close down. I didn't know somebody could take them over. I thought it was somebody who owned it and that was theirs.
Oh no. We're not government owned, even though they got our hands in our pockets. It's stupid. We're self-sufficient. Post office is.
Right.
The stamps you pay,
Right.
that's what pays your paycheck.
Right.
We don't need no outside funding.
Right.
But because of DeJoy, he's got everything so screwed up past couple of years.
So what are you trying to sell it or something?
Oh, he had like 5-year plan, working shit out, trying to make it better. They got it so screwed up. He's supposed to be retired pretty soon.
Right.
He asked that dog, the Department of Government Efficiency, to step in and help him out.
Right.
We don't need that shit.
That's what everybody's talking about.
We don't need to make money.
So the dude, he said he want to get rid of people. Who would he start getting rid of? What?
They need to work from top down. There's a lot of management. We don't need them. We don't need them managers in the post office. The carriers know what to do every day.
Exactly. Real talk.
When you go into work, you go case letter, get on the street.
For days, you've been doing it. For months, you've been doing it. For years, you've been doing it. So what do we need? You're right.
Be careful.
Stuff ain't right, man. But you go in there and they dog you every day. They try to get you out of the office as soon as possible. Don't give you no No time to do nothing. It's all about their numbers. They don't care about nothing else. Here can get on the street, here can get back. They piss on you a couple minutes late.
Right. Doing jobs, doing everything. What they want to write you for is nothing to do with work. What you want to write you for is stuff that they don't like.
Exactly, yeah. Exactly. Don't follow you on the street, just write you up for something. They legally can't do that, not unless you're in direct contact with them and see what you're doing wrong.
But you're doing your job, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, what the hell we need supervisors for anyway either? Like, managers and supervisors. Like, you guys,
We don't need
you don't want to walk no more. Like, you don't want to carry no more. Just so.
That's about all it is.
What the hell? Get your ass back here.
And the 204Bs. That's another racket. 204Bs out the bottom. They got to do what the supervisor tells them. 204Bs used to be a carrier. They didn't want to walk no more.
Where's this guy?
I don't.
We are in support of the community that the Postal Service represents. We're here because that's what it takes.
Not sure.
The community to keep this thing from being privatized. It's going to take all of your voices to your Congress people. Let them know that the Postal Service should not and will not be privatized. Because if we hear that privatization bell, what will we do?
Fly like hell.
Very nice, very nice. That's exactly what we will do, and we will continue to do. This is something that we see it throughout our careers, right? We've heard talks about privatization of the Postal Service. I heard back in the 80s there was talks about privatization of the Postal Service. I was hired in '96. I heard about it then. It is something that we will continue to hear about the privatization of the Postal Service because let's face it, folks, we make a lot of money.
Not enough. Yeah, post office.
Creative accounting that they do to say we're losing money, but ultimately it comes down to is this is over $1 trillion business, $1 trillion business with small companies, and it affects the United States and their budget. So this is something that absolutely needs to continue and needs to continue as a community. Yes, I stole that from Congresswoman Brown. She said it's about Congress, the court, and the community. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce our esteemed Congresswoman Chantel Brown.
Yeah.
The energy that I need to go ahead. Everybody's saying, what are we going to do? What are we doing? What are other people doing? Well, he's going to show you a little bit. We're taking this fight on 3 fronts. It's the Congress, the courts, and the community. Is that right?
Yeah.
Congress, the courts, and the community. So as a member of Congress, I am putting forth legislation and going with my colleagues, going to battle with these Republicans every single day to make sure they keep their hands off of your job and our money and our retirement, our Medicare, our Medicaid, our Social Security. Because these billionaires, they don't care. They don't use the United States Postal Service. They don't fly in commercial airplane. Their kids don't go to public school. They don't eat the food that we eat. So they don't care about the everyday average American, hard-working people that's trying to make ends meet. That's trying to make a day to day. These people all they care about are their bills and their homes. They're trying to find $4.5 trillion. $4.5 trillion so they can give tax breaks to the ultra wealthy and big corporations. The little Doge bros, Elon Musk and his little Muskrat. But when we get that privatization bill, what are we gonna do? That's right. And I'm here because you call and I come. It is my honor. It is my privilege. I cannot appreciate how much you are showing up for me. It just gives me much more energy to show up and fight for good. There we go. Just remember when we behind you. They don't care. We need a union. But I'm not going to back down. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to stand up, speak up, and show up, and not give up, and make sure that I protect each and every one of you, because what you do for us is invaluable. It's not just here in urban America. You deliver packages all over the country to the tune of millions a day. People rely on you for their medication on a daily basis. Seniors, people with disabilities that can't get out of their homes, and now they're shutting down Social Security offices. How are they supposed to get this information without the USP? Come on, man. So you guys are doing God's work. You sleep or sound. You show up to the baby, and I cannot thank you enough for the work that you do. You do it all the time, and I cannot be more grateful for this institution. So I'm not going to let them destroy it. You can count on me to stand up and fight for you. Because when we hear that privatization bell, what will we do?
Fight like hell.
I can't hear you! The post office is must for us! It's must for us! It's must for us! I'm standing with us every single day of the week. God bless you!
Thank you! Thank you! Possibly I should just call up our one of our national officers after that, right? Yeah. So we have our Director of Retirees National Officer, Dan Tope, because I don't want to follow Chantel Brown. Keep it going! Keep it going! I'm going to Dan. So our National Director of Retirees, how many retirees we have out there?
Damn, you got it.
Just retirees, fantastic. So Dan's going to talk a little bit. Just a little bit, Dan.
Hey, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, we might have some retirees in here, but we all want to be retirees. And you know what? That just doesn't happen. We have to make it happen. We have to fight for it. We don't fight for it, they're going to take it away. Exactly. You know what you want to change your high 3 to high 5. They want to change how much money you pay towards your health insurance. They want to change